The US is Scotland's largest international trading partner. Oscar Wilde said, "We really have everything in common with America nowadays, except, of course, language." Okay, he was Irish, but made a good point. There are still so many cultural differences in the same language. Getting to know phrases, words, or prompts can really help you get on. So if you're all set, let's dive in, y'all. Hello, Hendo here, and welcome to Doing Business in the US, what Scottish companies can learn. In this video, I'll give you some practical insights, no matter your sector, ways to improve business relationships in the US. To learn more about markets, brand marketing, and Scotland from a global perspective, please like this video, subscribe, but also check out website hendotalks.com if you're interested in projects or speaker services. On regular flights back and forward across the pond, I watched behind the scenes series on American football. It really helped me understand more generally about American society, how it connects and interacts with community, support networks, sport-driven psyche, and the very fabric of families. When you're out with local sales teams, you'll often be in that company, soccer moms and dads. I don't mean the personality, I mean the life outside their workplace. Geography has US sport-driven rivalries spread out interstate cities. Scotland and UK are more intense tribal because of the island mentality. In the docu-series, I learned a lot about pitching, selling, presenting at general sales meetings, persuading, influencing, negotiating, and how to service clients and customers. All things Scottish companies need to master while doing business in the US. Here are some key lessons I learned working in the US. Number one, relationships are super important doing business. You have to be attentive, build trust, prove yourself, and gain respect. And that takes time. Lots of give and take, doing things they want, being tested without really realising it to see if you can deliver a product or service and react. I've been there. Tread carefully. Don't make promises if you can't deliver. It really goes against you. I learned through others' mistakes. Build a solid reputation for yourself. Number two, there's no quick wins or quick fix. The US is a big opportunity, but requires a long-term investment based on trust. Whatever sector, if you have bricks and mortar offices, it demonstrates you're in it for the long haul. US markets have seen it all, hence the caution. Liquor pros will tell you it takes 20 years to be an overnight success. Consumer demand will determine your success. My biggest wins were built years before, in-market repeat visits. It's a must, get familiar. Number three, you never have a bad meeting in the US. An old colleague used to say, and it's true to a point, things are all good until they're not. Americans are straight talkers and direct, but you can't always tell if your pitch or negotiations went well or not. On the surface, meetings always feel positive. I won't sugarcoat it, but I found the most honesty on their own turf, in the office, face to face, usually senior level, one-to-one, or privately in the car. It's hard to get that remotely on a Zoom call, but also important if things need to get fixed. A slow relationship decline is a horrible place to be and often can be expensive. Number four, don't rely too heavily on third parties. You will likely have to rely on partners for distribution agreements and contracts, whatever your product or service is. But you'll need to lead, even if you're paying others to do that. You'll need to win hearts and minds and motivate brand plans and budgets, KPIs. They'll likely only match your efforts at best, so you must drive the vision. And that means presence. Be present in the market with activity, delivery plans, activations, campaigns. Don't leave for others or find out by chance. Agents or agencies can let costs run away if you don't monitor budgets and activity. A good piece of advice as a global traveller is, if you're in market, focus on that market. Don't spend the whole time checking emails from back home. It's a wasted trip. Use your time wisely, get to know the market, ask a ton of questions, channel your Columbo. One more thing. Number 5, communication is key. Comms. Time is money. Be concise and clear. US consumers have a huge variety of choice. Already know Scottish products are quality, so you'll need to deliver on that. Know US consumer buying habits and personas. I'll probably put another video up here for you for that. You'll need to get used to the US times, the Eastern, Central, Pacific, etc. Emails are standard, but if you rely on field sales, calls might be better. The day usually starts early because of traffic. In person, you can be informal. In presentations, I get direct, very passionate and visual. Short analogies work. I don't use complicated words. Speak clearly and add humour. Scotland is admired for heritage, castles, whisky and golf. Unrelated sectors can leverage this, whether it's energy in Euston, tech in Austin, finance in Manhattan. Bolt onto your marketing. Business done over a dram is really powerful. It's the cherry on top, a nice to have. But I didn't rely too much on Scottish diaspora networks. In fact, I rarely saw them. Depends on your sector. I personally immersed myself with locals as much as possible. Helps me get to know them better. Above all, understand American business processes relevant to your sector, company values, and where you slot in. So tell us what you think. Are you based in the US, planning to expand there? I'll add more videos on the subject, and if you're interested in US projects, contact us at hendotalks.com. As always, welcome your comments. I hope this was useful to you in some way, and until next time, thanks very much for watching.